Rick Barnes, if they don't ever get to the Final Four under Rick Barnes, it'll be a tragedy. It really will be.
Yeah, he's done a hell of a job there, and I didn't think he would. Honestly, when he took that job after he got fired in Texas, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's got that in him to rebuild a program right after the Donnie Tyndall disaster, to rebuild that thing. And he has done an amazing job year after year making them competitive. And yeah, he's not Dalton Connect. He's not going to be Dalton Connect. But you know what? Chaz Lanier, coming from North Florida, he can go get you one. He can do something that was much needed for this Tennessee team, which is you can put the ball in his hands and he can go get you a bucket.
Yeah, he is a lot of fun to watch, man. Like, he is so good at coming off screens and kind of playing within himself and understanding what he does well, what he does not do well, and making sure that he's able to get the shot that he wants, right? Like, Dalton Connect was very much give him the ball, get the hell out of the way, and let this dude cook because he is different. And Chaz Lanier, everything he got kind of came out of their offense. And, you know, I think we're going to see a much more traditional kind of throwback Rick Barnes Tennessee team than last year was let DK cook, and if he gets us 40, we're going to win. And it's going to be very different this year. I was so impressed with Chaz Lanier and kind of the efficiency that that Tennessee was able to play with and the way that they were able to execute offensively, right? And my big question with this team coming in was I thought that they had guys that could score, right? If you look at the way that this team is built, some of their big guys even are a little bit more they were finesse more than they were just physical at their last stops. I think that goes for Igor Milicic. I think you could say that about Cade Phillips. I think you could say that about JP Estrella. And they were able to go out there and just kind of bully Louisville into submission. And I don't think it was just in the paint, right? Like, I think it was everywhere. I think that part of the reason that Louisville struggled was because they were taken out of what they wanted to do offensively completely. And some of that had to do with the fact that Louisville couldn't throw the ball in the ocean. And some of that had to do with the fact that Tennessee is just always apparently going to be an elite defense. And to me, like, you know what you're going to get from Tennessee on the defensive end. And I did not know if that was culture-wise, right? I did not know if that was going to be as effective this year as it was in the past. And look, I think that it was. You hold a team like Louisville and a Pat Kelsey offense to 26.7% shooting. I think they were 4 for 22 from 3 at one point in the first half. It was I'm high on Louisville. I think I'm still high on Louisville. But I was very, very impressed with Tennessee here. I think, to me, Goodman, you could tell me if you think I'm crazy, and you're probably going to tell me that I'm crazy. I think that this said more about Tennessee than it did about Louisville.